by Dr. Prathiba Mahanamahewa, that's on Quest to Online Privacy. And thank you very much. My area of research basically online transactions and how consumer privacy protected in Sri Lanka. We have a law, 2006 Electronic Transaction Act. It's a very soft law which promote, encourage, facilitate local and international trade. But the issue really not addressed in this act. That is, online, it is very conducive for monitoring. My hero, Edward Snowden, is a brave man now hiding in Russia. He revealed how US administration, Pentagon, intelligence services violate right to privacy of US citizens. Highly monitoring. Any citizen doing any transaction or business or conversation with Middle East countries, they monitor it. But citizens are unknown. So Edward Snowden, he was the contract employee, worked at intelligence services. Now he is under political asylum in Russia. Now he wants to come to London. He revealed there is no privacy protected in US. In 2010, the most famous website, WikiLeaks, Julian Assange, he revealed how USA embassies are monitoring if two countries are negotiating. Sri Lanka, 10 profiles revealed by Julian Assange. This is where they monitor and track, but they put intelligence and secrecy and patriotic act. But the issue is totally different when we come to Asian countries, European Union. The issue, you may have a credit card, you may have a debit card, you enter all your details, and someone can basically monitor those things. You may be doing e-channeling, e-medicine. You give all your data to a e-channeling company. They collect your data and also they will sell that to a drug manufacturing company. Tomorrow you receive an email because Fan Mail Act is not there in Sri Lanka. Until Fan Mail Act pass, bulk emails they can distribute. Oh my God, these are my symptoms, the best tablet. And how they done it? Selling all the data. So the world biggest business is selling data, not selling goods. Amazon.com, the main bookseller bankrupt. They bankrupt, now new management. Millions of email addresses were there. So the new people paid big money to buy this data. It's a violation. Privacy violation. So there are several areas in this area on the hand, consumer protection in the e-business. Privacy. Justice Goody, 1888, wrote the first article, Supreme Court judge. Right to be later on. Thereafter, Alan West in 1970, he wrote several articles on privacy. Likewise, it has developed. Sri Lanka, it is not still in our constitution as a fundamental right. Year 2000, European Union Constitution, right to communicate communication, computer communication, and also privacy protected as a fundamental right. The first privacy legislation was introduced by Sweden in 1970. That was the world's first privacy legislation. Followed by Queensland, Australia, Brisbane. Their government also introduced a privacy. So there are two models in the world. USA, they don't care about privacy. California, the actor, governor, Arnold, he used his veto power. The Congress, they want to pass a privacy legislation. But the governor having the veto power. Stop it. This is really not supporting for business in this country. So which model Sri Lanka selected? We don't have any privacy laws. But under common law, in Sri Lanka, there is one case. Chandrika Bandaranaike Kumaratunga versus editor Siha Ranatunga Sunday Times case. But in Supreme Court, they came for a settlement. Her life was revealed midnight, 12 o'clock. She visited one hotel, blah blah, all these things in that Kolamarika. Thereafter, she filed the case. Only one or two cases are there, but in other countries, there are a lot of cases. So the issue, Sri Lanka, we need some protection of consumer data. There are two models. European Union, it's recognized as a fundamental right. 95-46, European Union directives, 8 privacy principles are there. On the other side, USA, they don't have any privacy commissions, they don't have any privacy legislation, but omnibus legislations are there, self-regulations are there, because they want to do this. Sri Lanka, where we are going with our culture. Give a letter sent to you. Actually, who opened the letter? Even if addressed to yourself, your mother or sister or something. So privacy is something not actually concerned in Sri Lanka. But American Management Association very recently conducted the research. 99% of American companies, all the employees are highly monitored, very inclusive, and psychological effects are there. But we are not much discussing this area. I met an investor very recently. He wanted to invest some money in Trinco. He found a site road. Their lawyer contacted us. Whether you have a privacy legislation. Sorry, we don't have. He said, I am going to Vietnam. Vietnam has a privacy legislation. So it is a time for us, at least to come up some privacy policies, Data Protection Act, which should be based on fundamental right concept, or whether it's economic right, or whether it's a first right. The best in our region is Hong Kong privacy legislation. And also we must set up some privacy commissioner here. And also it is very important, Chamber of Commerce now realize the fact. ICTA, they said they are drafting a legislation. So where we are moving, because consumer data is very, very important. Even every company must have a privacy policy based on the data protection principles. Then the investors, we can absorb to this country after the wisdom in this country. So we are missing big businesses because we don't have a data protection. So finally, I just want to address and say there are two models. Which model we are going to do it? We have to do a qualitative survey and see which one is important. But the issue whether the